Because of intense pre-trial publicity in Jacksonville, Judge Charles Arnold moved the trial elsewhere, and a year later, Joshua Phillips would be in court. His defense team painted a picture of someone who lived in a house where he walked on eggshells. Terrified to do anything wrong, abused and scared enough of his father that when Maddie was injured, it sent him into a complete panic. They said that Maddie's death was an accident or manslaughter. Joshua Phillips is not a monster, but because of an act that began as an accident and deteriorated through panic that bordered on madness, his lawyer said. His team did not call a single witness, and in the end, Joshua never said a word in court about what he said had happened that day. But the prosecution said his story did not make sense and never had. What he's saying was that this started out as an accident. We never believed that based on the physical evidence and based on our evaluation of all the evidence, they said. They argued that there was no indication that he was ever playing baseball with her, and the autopsy just did not support where he said he had hit her in the eye with the ball. When he said he dragged her inside and her clothes had come off, they said again this didn't stack up. There was a lack of dirt and sand on her body. There was also no blood found in his backyard or leading up to his room. This suggested that Maddie was not injured before she entered his room. The prosecution also mentioned that before the murder, Joshua was apparently watching pornography on his computer, and although the evidence said she had not been sexually assaulted, they did want to make mention of how this all looked when added up. This gave them grounds to suggest that it was a premeditated killing. He had lured her into the house to hurt her. After a tough trial, the verdict was in.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of murder in the first degree, as charged in the indictment.
Joshua Earl Patrick Phillips, it is the sentence of this court that you be confined in prison without the benefit of parole for the rest of your natural life.